Hi guys, I'm Shandor, welcome to my cinema. Today I'm watching the 1996 crime drama movie Sleepers starring Brad Pitt, Kevin Bacon, Dustin Hoffman, Robert De Niro. How come I have never heard about this movie before? Seriously, what a cast! I don't even want to waste any more time, this is a long one. Buckle up guys, here comes Sleepers. 3, 2, 1. Mournful music. Sounds really nice.
This is a true story about friendship that runs deeper than blood.
Okay.
Two of them were killers who never made it past the age of 30.
Oh.
I'm the only one who could speak for them. And the children we were.
I heard that sleepers is a term that is used for juvenile delinquents who spend more than 9 months in jail, I think. Hell's Kitchen, summer 1966. We're in New York. Awesome shot. Wide aspect ratio. I love it.
Blend of Irish, Italian, Puerto Rican, and Eastern European labor. Hard men living hard lives. The will of the church was forceful. For a marriage to end, someone usually had to die.
Sad.
Crimes against people of the neighborhood were not permitted. When they did occur, the punishment doled out was severe. Hell's Kitchen was a place of innocence, ruled by corruption. My friends and I spent lots of time inside Holy Angels. We each served as altar boys. 2 weeks into the new school year, I found the nun's clacker in the school hallway, and I was ready for the big leagues. It will be a great day. The gift of the Holy
Spirit. Hey, De Niro. He's playing a priest.
Nuns are such easy targets.
Confession was better than any book we could get our hands on or any movie we could see because the sins were real, committed by people we knew.
Wow.
You say I'm pregnant.
Yeah, they're actually hearing real stories
The
there.
father?
Take a number.
Ah.
Thanks for listening, fellas. I really appreciate it. I know you'll keep it to yourselves.
Busted.
He toyed with the life of petty crime before finding his calling. He was a friend who just happened to be a priest.
Word is you want to get the feel of a confessional booth.
I don't know what you're talking about, Father.
You don't, huh? I'll see you later tonight.
Okay, De Niro seems to be the coolest priest you've ever seen.
But his real love was Carol Martinez. Hell's Kitchen's half-breed, half Puerto Rican, half Irish. She was raised by her father, her mother having died in childbirth. When my friends and I were young, Hell's Kitchen was run by a man named King Benny.
He takes King Benny and he flings him down a flight of stairs. King Benny breaks all his teeth in the front.
No.
He waits 8 years to get even with that prick. Then he pulls out a gun. And he shoots the guy twice in each leg. Bang, bang! Bang, bang!
Ah.
And when you take a bath, you see mine. Revenge.
So far this movie feels very Scorsese-esque. Which is not a bad thing.
Like to work for you. Help you out, whatever you need.
Well, what kind of job you looking for?
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Come back tomorrow if you want to work.
What time tomorrow?
Anytime.
My first job for King Benny paid $25 a week and ate up only 40 minutes of my time.
Oh, drugs?
Yeah, it was a perfect way to handle payouts.
Payouts, okay.
See what kind of cash you got in that bag.
Let me have the bag.
Fuck you!
Oh, yeah? How about now?
Wow.
No, you just make you stupid. Let me have the bag. And go! Go, run!
Oh!
I need somebody with me. What if the old guy hadn't showed?
Holy crap.
What you need?
My friends.
Father Bobby knew my friends and I worked for King Benny, and he wasn't pleased.
But yeah.
He wasn't worried about the pocket money, but the next step, when they asked you to pick up a gun.
Oh
He
yeah.
didn't want that to happen to us.
Makes sense.
Most priests like to preach from the pulpit. Father Bobby liked to talk during the bump and shove of a pickup game.
I found an art class for you to take.
I don't know. It could be nothing but a waste of time, Pop.
Maybe, or it could be the first step.
You never know, may help you get out of here.
You all can get out of here.
Guys, are we gonna talk or play basketball?
Yeah, De Niro's character is so cool. You know, he actually cares.
You know what there was? You know what it was? The Sistine Chapel.
16th chapel.
Sistine Chapel.
Who paid him the other 15?
That was fun. Winter 1967.
We sat with Father Bobby in a third-floor hospital ward visiting John, hoping he recovered from a punctured lung.
Oh,
A gift from one of his mother's overzealous boyfriends.
amazing.
You like these?
John Riley, little punk.
Got out of line, so I put him back in line. No big deal.
And I may not be in your division, but I do weigh more than 85 pounds. And you won't need a doctor when I'm done. You'll need a priest
Wow.
to pray over your body.
Wow. He's super cool.
See you in church.
Even as a priest, he's intimidating.
You boys are soft like bread. It's going to catch up to you. And when it does, it's going to hurt bad. Somebody gonna come along, eat you up, and forget about you by dessert.
Take it easy, fat man. It was just a stickball game.
Man, this movie has such an awesome atmosphere so far. You know? I'm so invested. Even though it's just, you know, a couple of boys dicking around, basically.
The temperature topped out at 98 degrees on the day our lives were forever altered.
Okay, okay. We're getting somewhere.
I was to walk up to the hot dog vendor and order what I wanted. The vendor would then hand me my hot dog and watch as I ran off without paying. He could stand his ground and swallow his loss, or he could give chase. The second forces him to abandon the car,
yeah,
where my friends could feast in his
yeah.
absence.
Something horrible is going to happen, isn't it?
I got a plan. Come on over by the subway.
To this day, I don't know why we did it, but we would all pay a price.
What? Yeah, it's too heavy. That thing could easily kill someone. Which is probably exactly what's happening.
What in the name of God have you boys done?
I think we just killed a man.
Yes. Wow. Okay.
While James Caldwell was slowly recovering at St. Clair's Hospital,
Oh, thank God.
we were charged with reckless endangerment.
I did enough time for everybody!
Wow, the tone just shifted immediately. But yeah, so far this is excellent. I'm enjoying every minute of it.
I could run.
Hmm.
We all could run.
You run now, you're gonna run till you die.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't want to face it. I'm scared to face it.
We gave little notice to how hard he worked, or that he had a wife and 2 kids in Greece and hoped to bring them to this country.
Yeah, wow.
We didn't see any of that. We only saw free lunch.
Yeah, I mean, you know, how many kids are doing mischievous things? Of course.
The court hereby sentences you to be remanded for a period of no more than 18 months, no less than 1 year, to the Wilkinson Home for Boys.
Oh, crap.
Had it not been for the intervention of Father Robert Carrillo, who spoke in glowing terms on your behalf, I would have sentenced you to a much stiffer punishment.
Wow.
The past couple of weeks, my mother and father looked like they were ready to kill each other. Could you watch over them for me?
I will.
Wow, what a thing to say, right? Yeah, this movie is excellent so far. Seriously. Each and every minute of it has been a joy to watch. You know? Incredibly well acted, well written, well directed. The music is amazing. The story seems to be getting more and more serious, but I absolutely loved the humor so far, and hopefully there's gonna be some fun moments, you know, as the movie goes along.
Hello, Carcatera.
Kevin Bacon.
Toss your clothes on the floor.
Here?
What do you expect in the dressing room? We don't have any.
There's Mary, the mother of God.
I don't give a fuck whose mother it is. Take it off.
So he's gonna play a freaking asshole. Did not expect that.
You want me to stand here naked?
Now you're catching on. I knew you Hell's Kitchen boys weren't as dumb as everyone says.
Is he like, you know what I mean?
Now what?
Pedophile?
Get dressed.
Hopefully not.
Ferguson was the only son of a slain New York State trooper and was on the waiting list for both the New York City and Suffolk County police departments. Styler was using his job at Wilkinson's to finance his way through law school.
You got close to me.
So?
It bothers me.
Ah! He has balls. Kevin Bacon's like, okay. Let them do it.
There's plenty to eat right where you're standing. You could smell it.
Yeah, I hate him. He's awesome. He's an awesome actor, but I hate him.
I'm still not hungry.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Come on, suck up some of that jello. Come on now, you fucking assholes. Eat. Don't be thinking you got all day. Hurry up.
Yeah, he's doing an awesome job, but I just want to punch him in the face.
It's my tour now. I'll clean what needs cleaning.
Stay out of this one. It's got nothing to do with you. Don't fuck with me, boy.
You fuck with me. I'm asking you.
Okay.
You boys get off your knees.
Okay, he seems to be a decent guy. Yeah, give power to someone and he's gonna show his true colors.
You had rules and you had discipline. Sometimes it wasn't nice, but boy, we learned. We sure did learn.
Amazingly filmed.
Turn and face the wall.
But why is he picking on these four guys specifically?
There's no one to interrupt us here now.
What? What? I heard a zipper. What's gonna... No.
You won.
No, 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 no.
A blowjob.
No. No. No, 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 no.
Down on your knees.
Okay, this got dark real quick. Holy... Oh my god.
There are no clear pictures of the sexual abuse we endured.
Oh my god.
What I remember most clearly from that chilly October night was that it was my 14th birthday and the end of my childhood.
Oh my god.
Early in my stay, I'd written and asked my father not to come. I couldn't look at my father and have him see in my face all that had happened, but no one could stop Father Bobby from visiting.
Yeah.
Noakes warned us not to say anything to Father Bobby. If we did, reprisals would be severe. I loved Father Bobby, but I couldn't stand to look at him.
Yeah.
I was afraid he'd look right through me, past the fear and the shame, right through to the truth.
I'll see you in the kitchen. I'm counting on you now. Wipe the tears off your face. Don't let them see it.
Man, this is just breaking my freaking heart, you know?
Don't give them the satisfaction.
I feel like Kevin Bacon's character is so going to get it, one way or another.
They are cries that once heard can never be erased from memory. On this one night, those cries belonged to my friend John.
What?
When Ralph Ferguson paid him a visit.
Yeah, these fucking guards.
Really seem to like the book. Count of Monte Cristo.
It's my favorite. I liked it more since I've been in here.
Makes sense.
Well, you love the book that much, you should have a copy of your own.
That's so cool.
Think the Count can hold their attention.
He's got a shot.
Any particular section I should read from?
That's easy. The part where he escapes from prison.
Yeah. Yeah. That was so cool, you know? Some glimmers of hope with De Niro and with the teacher.
Just a touch football game. Nothing more. But a game I wish we had never played. We weren't supposed to win. We were just supposed to show up.
Yeah.
He needed Rizzo. Black kid with an Italian name. With Rizzo on our side, we had a chance.
If I play that game and I put a hurt on one of them, that just might change my cushion.
Oh, true.
They don't fuck with you like they do us, but they fuck with you another way. You're just an animal to them.
Oh, wow. That's brutal. You know, this movie makes an incredible job at, or does an incredible job at making you invested in the story of these kids, you know? I love this movie so much.
We were once again free.
90 minutes can matter so much, right? They're so going to pay for it. That's the problem. What an incredible thing. Wow. That was so creative.
They're alive. Who is it?
Rizzo.
Rizzo.
Oh yeah, they killed him.
They killed him?
Of course.
When do you figure?
I don't know. End of spring, early summer or something. When I get out, I could get Father Bobby to make a couple of phone calls, huh? Shave a month or two off.
There's nothing to talk about.
I don't want anybody to know. Fat Mancho, not my mother, nobody.
Poor guy.
We got no choice but to live with it. And talking makes living it harder.
I want to be able to sleep one night and not have to worry who's coming in my room.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen to me?
Crap. I hate this. I mean, not the movie, but God.
I was in my last hours as an inmate at the Wilkinson Home for Boys. I never heard the key turn in the lock, and I never heard the snap of the bolt.
I just wanted to say goodbye.
A-hole.
We all do.
Oh, God. Man, I'm so mad. Seriously, I'm so mad.
1968. The summer of love. The last night at the Wilkinson Home for Boys.
Man, wow. What an amazing shot again, but like... My blood is boiling. Seriously. Fall 1981.
At 8:25 p.m., two men walked through the doors. The bartender knew their faces, as most of the neighborhood knew their names. They were two of the founding members of the West Side Boys.
Uh-huh.
He robbed and killed at will or on command. He is presently a suspect in 4 unsolved homicides. The dark-haired man was equally deadly and had committed his first murder at the age of 17.
Kevin Bacon.
Enjoy the rest of your meal.
Is he one of the boys? He must be.
Take a look at the guy at the table. Take a good look. Motherfucker.
You know, I thought you'd do a lot better, you know?
You know, with all that training, all that time you put in, it's a little harder for us to forget. And you gave us so much more to remember.
Crap.
You're looking at John Riley and Tommy Marcano.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. That was a long time ago. So how you been?
Nah, he doesn't even give a fuck.
What do you want?
What I've always wanted is to watch you die.
Oh. You ordered the meatloaf. The brisket's really good here, only you'll never know it. I tried to make you tough.
Yeah.
I tried to make you hard.
I had you all wrong then, though. 'Cause all this time I thought you just liked fucking and beating up little boys.
Yeah.
And after you...
Wow.
Oh! Did that hurt, Nokes?
Well, yeah. You know what? He got away too easy, I would say.
One down, Shakes.
Uh.
One down. Nokes.
He didn't even know? I thought he knew. Brad Pitt.
Michael was working as an assistant New York district attorney.
Oh, he's an attorney.
King Benny's been moving one of his lawyers.
No. Don't let him do that. It's not as perfect.
Perfect. The guy's a full-down drunk.
Telling you he's perfect.
What, are you fucking nuts?
Just hear me out.
You should stay home tomorrow. Call in sick and save your life, counselor.
I'm not taking this case to win. John and Tommy started this. It's begun. It's messy. It's not how I had it planned, but here it is.
Revenge?
What are you saying, Mike?
I'm saying it's time for all of us to get a taste.
Interesting.
You can fucking believe that. He's a community outreach director in Brooklyn. Sexual habits haven't changed. And still like to sex with young boys.
Ah, I hate that.
And on weekends, teaches Catholic Sunday school.
Seems clean then, right?
That's exactly why I want the piece of shit.
Yeah.
You still sleep with the light on?
Wow. That's a question. I guess he does.
Michael's plan relied heavily on Hell's Kitchen to deliver information and keep quiet. Both were skills the neighborhood had in abundance. Messages were left at work for me to call my non-existent girlfriend. The plan depended on keeping Michael alive, which meant that word had to get to John and Tommy's killing crew that he was not an open target.
We got 4 witnesses who saw the shooting and are willing to testify. Gotta get that number down.
I'll talk to King Benny.
Good. You gotta get us one for our side.
Run a what?
One witness.
You need somebody younger, you know, somebody like I used to be.
Dustin Hoffman.
Younger is not better. I had only 4 cases last year. You know how many I won? None. That's how many. None. Well, I am afraid that I'll make a mistake and say the wrong thing and, you know, make a wrong turn somewhere, and you don't want to take that risk.
Life is risk.
Life is a risk.
All you have to do is read. You can read, can't you?
Is it English? Guy gets hit by a bus, you know, ensues. I like that. Some lady slips in a supermarket.
I love his delivery.
With her, a guy.
The discussion's over. Be sober by tomorrow. And don't look so worried, Snyder. You've got nothing to lose, just like the rest of us.
Or along with my alcohol problem, I have a slight drug problem. I mean, nothing big, just...
Go away.
What a character.
Sleepers was a street name for anyone who spent time in a juvenile facility.
Yeah, I was right. See?
There are 4 sets of eyeballs that saw the whole thing. Meanwhile, the 2 on trial killed more people than cancer. Fucking General Custer has a better shot at it.
I know what they were and I know what they are, and it's not about that.
It's no worth it throwing away life just to get even.
Whenever we went out as a group, Carol would walk between Michael and John, grasping their arms. In step between the lawyer and the killer.
Mug me or marry me, Shakes. I'm too tired for anything.
You do know.
I don't know. He went in there and he asked for the case. Now you tell me, what the hell kind of friend is that?
The best kind. But you with John now.
Yeah. As much as anybody can be with John. But there's something special about John. You just have to look a little harder to see it.
You still visit John?
Yeah, once a week for about an hour.
Good. Don't tell him anything. I mean, the more he thinks this thing's hopeless, the better it might work.
Right here, Hell's Kitchen. It is the lost and found of shit. They lose it, and we find it. Forget about it, man.
Awesome. I love the performances so much.
Everything else falling into place?
Except for your witness. That pocket's still empty.
Quickly prosecuted on the slightest threads of evidence.
On the bright side, he seems to know their name.
Dustin Hoffman is just, I don't know, funniest character, seriously. I wonder how are they going to approach this revenge, you know, is it gonna be like a courtroom drama thing from this point on, or is it gonna be like violence, you know?
Maybe he needs something to pray for.
Put your hands on the table and lay them down flat.
Spread your legs.
Oh, God. God.
Start thinking up some prayers.
God.
Michael.
I should have smelled it. The minute he went for the case, I should have figured something was up.
He's got it covered.
Not every base. You're short something, or else you wouldn't be here.
Mm-hmm.
We need somebody to take the stand and say they were with John and Tommy on the night of the murder.
So you figured if you had a priest, it would be perfect. You're asking me...
To lie.
You're asking me to lie.
Yeah, it's a good lie.
You're asking me to swear to God and then lie.
Yeah, you see.
I'm asking you to save 2 of your boys. You said if there was ever anything really important, I could come to you, ask you.
I was thinking more along the lines of Yankee tickets.
He's still the coolest.
Father Bobby was going to be involved. He deserved to know what he was getting into.
Uh-huh.
If he wasn't, I trusted that the truth would go no further than his room. I thought that Carol needed to know
Okay,
as
so
well.
he's actually telling them.
I told him about the 4 frightened boys who prayed to Father Bobby's God for help that never came.
Yeah.
I told him everything.
Crap. Man, I'm getting chills. Like, this is heartbreaking. Again. What a fantastic... How come nobody's talking about this movie? Seriously. This is so good. So good.
Now, the 2 men you saw in McHale's, are they in this room today?
Yes, they are.
Could you point them out for the jury, please?
They're sitting right over there.
And Mrs. Salinas has identified defendants John Riley and Thomas Marcano as the 2 men in question.
Had you anything to drink prior to that?
What do you mean prior?
At lunch, maybe. Did you have anything to drink at lunch?
I see what he's going for.
And did you,
I really love Dustin Hoffman in this. Dustin Hoffman in this. You have lunch.
What time, Mrs. Salinas, did you have lunch?
Objection, Your Honor.
Ah, this is all scripted.
6-hour period is allowed for you to drink?
Yes, it is, yes.
Uh-huh. Sure.
There's such a comical edge to him, you know, he's amazing.
Despite that fear, despite that risk to your life, you looked at their faces as they left.
Wow, good.
I glanced at them when they walked by, but I did see them.
You glanced. You didn't look.
Wow.
Salinas, you glanced at them through the eyes of a very frightened woman.
If this was wholly written by Brad Pitt, then he's a freaking genius. But I have to say, at this point, the movie loses me a little bit. Everything was so gripping before this, you know. But as soon as the trial started, I'm a bit. I wouldn't say bored. No. The movie lost me a little bit, you know, compared to before, because I was just so invested.
I heard everything, Michael.
So you know.
Yeah, she does. Man, it must be heart-wrenching, you know? I mean, how do you even talk about these things?
$8 grand with a heavy Vic. I paid that off.
You pay.
Addison's debts belong to me now.
You hate debts.
I hate that.
Yeah, we all do.
He had a 12-year-old son in a private school in upstate New York. He named him Rizzo after his youngest
Wow.
brother, who died while in the custody of the Wilkinson.
Wow, okay.
How did he know Rizzo?
Henry Addison was a guard in an upstate reform school. He was there at the same time as Rizzo. He owes you something more than money.
Ain't nothing worth more than the green.
Business. He owes you Rizzo.
Oh, yes.
He's the man that killed your brother.
They said he died of pneumonia.
They said.
Wow, we didn't even know. Oh, man, this is getting deep.
Your Honor, the prosecution would like to call Ralph Ferguson to the stand.
Okay. This is gonna be interesting.
He was a good man. He was too good to be shot dead by a couple of street
Nope.
dogs. What do you mean force?
Were you allowed to hit them?
No.
What you did.
Were any of the boys hit by any of the guards at any time at the Wilkinson home?
Of course.
Did you or Mr. Noakes ever hit any of the boys under your care?
Yes.
At the Wilkinson home for boys?
Yes, they did. And even something much more horrific. Many, many times.
Cigarette burning? Random beatings?
Oh, the look on their faces, man. Oh.
Solitary confinement with no food and no light? Was there ever any sexual abuse at the Wilkinson home for boys?
Oh, yes, there was.
Counselors.
Oh my god, Brad Pitt's face.
Approach.
Wow. Man, this is difficult. This is the... Good. The asshole's breaking down. That's good. Wow, he's confessing? Actually? Oh, the pain on their faces, seriously.
Yes. You observed these experiences.
Yes.
Oh, he took part in them. Fucking asshole.
Were there any other guards around during these experiences?
Yes.
You still think that Sean Noakes was a good man?
He was my friend.
That wasn't the question, you asshole.
I have no further questions.
Man, I love the facial acting of these people.
I want this to be over. I want this to be...
See? They don't have to say anything. They say so much.
People will want to talk to you. Do you understand?
Good.
Michael continued to swim both ends of the pool at the
Good.
same time. Playing prosecution and defense attorney, he exposed Ferguson for what he
Man,
was,
that's...
and still kept John and Tommy's motive for killing Noakes hidden from the eyes of the court.
Wow. This is blowing my mind. Yeah. What a shot. Literally. I mean, you know what I mean.
He was quickly arrested and charged with the shooting death of the Queen's drug dealer and 8 counts of corruption and bribery.
Good. They're going down one by one.
You have to put it someplace else. And only a witness does that for you.
Oh, so they want to free them, actually.
Nobody's seen the
For what? Wow, that's...
What if we have to go in the way we are?
That's a long shot.
9 a.m. tomorrow morning, present a witness will be prepared to sum up. 9 a.m.
So De Niro still hasn't decided yet. Wow. He's swearing on the Bible and he's gonna lie. As a priest!
Father Cabrillo, were you at the game alone?
No, I went there with two friends.
Wow.
And who were those two friends, Father?
John Riley and Thomas Mark.
Wow.
The two defendants?
These guys have no idea.
Yes, the same two defendants.
Wow, wow. This movie is blowing my mind.
Did the two defendants tell you where they were going?
No, they didn't, but I imagine after a night spent with a priest, they went looking for the first open bar they could find. And he was not shot by those boys.
No further questions, Your Honor. Thank you, Father.
Wow.
Your witness, Mr. Sullivan.
Thank you, Your Honor.
This is incredible, you know?
You have no receipt for the tickets. Am I correct?
Yes, that's
Okay, how he's gonna...
Then how do we really know, Father?
How he's gonna solve this? Like, he's busting his balls now.
A priest with ticket stubs wouldn't need to lie. And
Oh.
I always keep the stubs.
Wow, wow. Wow.
Do you want to see?
This is awesome.
I have no further questions. Thank you, Father.
This is perfectly constructed, you know? Oh, these guys, the look on their faces again. Wow. You know, this movie makes you feel so much for these boys. Like, seriously.
He didn't just testify for them, he testified against Wilkinson.
Yeah.
And the evil that had lived there for too
True,
long.
true.
Not guilty.
Thank you very much. This jury is discharged.
This is incredible. Okay, I'm really not saying that anyone should get away with murder, you know, but God, most likely I would have done the same thing.
They won't be in a rush to keep you from the door.
Wow. He basically sacrificed his career.
And can you imagine the work you get from John and Tommy's crew? That's a house and a pool.
That's true.
I just want to shut my eyes and not have to see the places I've been.
Wow. That's a powerful line.
I figure he's a friend, and if you gotta be sent away on a murder rap, who better to do it?
Well, the way he's handling his end of the case, I thought he sucked this.
Yeah.
I started feeling sorry for the bastard.
You know, the chemistry, both with the young boys and with these guys, you know, it's just incredible.
At the time of his death, he was a suspect in 5 unsolved homicides. He was 2 weeks past his 29th.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Thomas Marcano died on July 26, 1985. Michael Sullivan lives in a small town in the English countryside where he works part-time as a carpenter. He no longer practices law, and he is never married. He lives quietly in
Yeah, trauma does that too.
Carol still works for a social service agency and lives in Hell's Kitchen. It was our happy ending. And the last time we would ever be together again.
Yeah. Things like that happen. If that's the last shot, then that is absolutely awesome. Most likely it is.
And we thought we would know each other forever.
Yeah. The New York State Division of Youth Correction states that the conditions depicted in the reform school did not and do not exist in any center for juveniles. Nothing in the records support the charges. The District Attorney's Office of Manhattan declares that no such trial ever took place. They further deny any knowledge of the incidents depicted in this movie. Sure, of course, Lorenzo Carcaterra states that names, dates, and places were changed. He stands by his story. Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, obviously, you know, if things like that happened, they would want to wipe it out, right? They want to erase it from history, you know. Wow, that's a heavy ending to this one. Holy crap. Guys, this was Sleepers. No, but seriously, this was incredible. I loved almost every minute of it. There was one little part around the beginning of the third act where I was like, okay, the movie kind of loses me a little bit. I was not as invested as I had been before. But other than that, I mean, the performances. Robert De Niro, being so cool. The coolest priest I've ever seen, you know. The child actors, they were amazing. The cinematography, the music, everything, the chemistry between the actors. Kevin Bacon is the most disgusting asshole you can ever think of, you know. The emotional weight, everything. This movie is incredible. How come this is not a talked about movie? Like, seriously, this is incredible. People should know about this movie. The first time I heard about this movie was like 3 days ago. How come? Huh? No, but seriously, I have no idea why people are not talking about this movie. This is such a well done drama, you know? And I did not expect the second half to become basically a courtroom drama. I thought that when the guys were talking about revenge, you know, I thought they were going to take the violent route. And actually, I'm so glad they didn't, you know? Dustin Hoffman, what a character in this movie. Guys, I'm absolutely fascinated, blown away by this movie. This was an incredible watch. Not an easy watch, but it was fantastic. Thank you so much for watching this movie together with me. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe. And see you all next time at the cinema. Bye.